Hi guys, I am here to do another Project 10 Pan intro. So I have no idea what round of Project 10 Pan this is for me. I don't know how I should like name them so they make sense, but anyway, I've picked out 12 products that I want to try and work on and use up. And when I complete 10 of them or finish up 10 of them, that's going to be when this project is done. So let's just get into the products. The first one I have is something that I was hesitant to put in because this will be very difficult for me, but this was a pricey item and I want to get my money's worth out of it. And I do really like the formula. It's a really nice product. So the item that I'm talking about is a Chanel Rouge Allure Velvet in La Flamboyante. I think it was from Holiday 2014, I think. So it has this little magnetic closure, which is just, very luxe. And it is a gorgeous red color that still has the Chanel name embossed on it. This has a great texture. It's a beautiful red. And I really do want to be more comfortable wearing brighter, like red colored lipsticks. I'm pretty comfortable in like oranges, pinks, nudes, and even berries, but reds for some reason I'm not as comfortable in, and that is a great one to sort of make myself get more comfortable with, especially around the holidays. It's a very classic thing to wear red. And I think as I'm going to be working on Pistol in my Urban Decay Naked 2 palette, red will be good look to pair with it. Sort of inspired by Amber F when she did I think it was Slate and red lips and MAC Russian red. She did like a gray eye with red lips, and I'm like, I like that. I'm going to go with that. So I'm going to be working on that. If I don't feel like wearing a bold lip though, I did put in another lipstick. This is MAC Pure Zen. This has been in another project. I just have that much. So this is probably my favorite nude color lipstick, and I just want to make sure I use it up. I love the packaging. It's from the MAC Maryland collection, so really I'm going to enjoy using that. To keep my beautiful lipsticks in place, I really want to get use out of, I have two clear lip liners. So this is my first one. This is a Makeup Forever clear lip liner. Honestly, I think I've used it twice. So I really want to get into using this because I do have issues with some formulas smearing and moving on me. This Chanel one doesn't do that, but I just want to get in the habit of wearing the clear lip liner. My next product, I think, was also in another project pan. I don't know. I feel like I have some things that were hanging on that I just never finished. This is Bare Minerals Stroke of Light Eye Brightener in 01. I think it's whatever the lightest shade is. It's like sort of a pinky shade. And this, I've actually taken the stopper out, so it's really pretty messy. But I had to like keep dipping in. So this really shouldn't be hanging on too much longer, I hope. Fingers crossed. Another item that's sort of a staple item for me that I use every day, that I really just want to remember to use and not just forget about, is Too Faced Shadow Insurance. And this is a deluxe sample size, I believe. It has 5 grams in it total and down to about there. So I'm about halfway done with it, I'd say. So I really just want to focus on remembering to use this every single time I wear eyeshadow to make sure that I do use it up before it starts to separate or get gross. Another item that was very pricey that I want to make sure I get my money's worth out of is this Giorgio Armani Corrector. This is in the second color, the orange one, and you can see I'm about down to here. This I want to use up, and I will not be getting rid of this or throwing it away until I use it up because of how expensive it was and because of it was such like a monumental purchase for me, I think. So it's just like really important to me that I want to use that up. Let's see. Okay, so another item that I have on my list to use up is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Pearl. And I know I chose some pretty difficult items, but I do want to sort of push myself. So this I can shine a light in and see where it is. It's down to that line right now. I usually use 1.5 pumps of this as a primer every day, except when I've been wearing BB cream, such as what I've been doing more often now. So as I want to get back to wearing more of the full foundations and get back to wearing this as my primer, because this only gives you, I think you only get it says 9 months, I think, to use this up. And I have 2 other liquid highlighters that are about this size. So I really need to get through this one so I can get through those and really get used to this, because those were really expensive too, and this is not cheap either. So I want to make sure I use this, but I do use pretty much when I use it. I don't just like dab it on my cheeks. I use it all over my whole face because I like to glow. Anyway, I'm such a dork. Another item that I want to try and use up, again, I've been trying to work on lip liners because I like the lip liners I have, but I just feel like I'm not in the habit of wearing them. I want to try and work on this lip liner from Essence. It's in Honey Bun, and I'll swatch this for you guys. This is a really nice lip liner. That's tiny swatch. What am I being stingy with these? Anyway, so it's a really nice sort of natural color, and I can actually use this to sort of contour my lips a little bit. I don't like to do that every day though, because it can easily turn into like crazy time. But anyway, I want to use this. It's a great formula. I really enjoy this formula of lip liner, so I just want to make sure I actually start using lip liners. Here is another product that I'm afraid I will hoard if I don't put it in a project pan. This is a deluxe size sample of the Burberry Light Glow Blush in Earthy. This came in, this came in a Burberry Discover box or something. I don't know. Sephora had like a set. This is like, I think I've used it twice. So I need to get on that and actually use it, since this is the main reason why I got that set. So I'm going to try and use this. I can use this as a blush, as a contour. I can use it as a transition shade in my for my eyeshadow. So I just think there's a lot of ways I can use this, and I want to make sure that I actually do use it and that I don't hoard it. The other thing I would like to use up is my Too Faced Cocoa Powder Foundation. Yeah, that's what it's called. So I already hit pretty major pan on it, but some of the edges are still up pretty high. You can kind of see there. So there's still a decent amount of product in here. This is a really nice foundation. It's I use it as a setting powder because I like full coverage over my BB creams. And I use it for travel because I have another powder that I'm using that's loose that I'm trying to work through, but that's gigantic and I'm not putting that in a project pan. So I'm trying to use this up. This just isn't quite the right shade for me, but I do enjoy it, so I'm going to try and use that up. I also want to finish up my Evian facial spray because I needed a gimme product in here, guys. Come on, be reasonable. And you guys know that I'm obsessed with this stuff anyway, and I have like 2 or 3 more of it, so I needed a gimme product, so I stuck this in here. My last product was going to be something else, but I finished it today. And so I chose this little Benefint Gimme Brow in light medium. This is a deluxe sample size. I've only used it a couple times, so I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to use up. But people rave about this, and I'm glad I was able to get a sample because I did want to try it out. I don't think I like the scent. It smells really strongly of roses. Like everything Benefit makes smells like roses, super strong. And even though it's on my eyebrows, I feel like I can smell it all day. So this will take some nudging for me to actually use up. So guys, that is my 12 products. I want to try and finish 10 of them, and this project will not be over until I finish 10 of them. I am resolved in that. So if you guys are doing a Project 10 pan, I would love to follow you and check it out, so let me know. All right, bye.